Jake. Oh, they can't hear me. Hi, it's just me, everybody,
so
because
angry.
they're in studio. I didn't even realize
Jeez.
Jake was in studio.
What?
I'm just talking to myself. I forgot you guys can't hear me.
Everyone, you look at the live feed, everyone looks so angry.
I'm totally, well, this is what I'm watching right now. I see that Colleen's live, so I go and look at what she's doing live, and she's on your porch where she saw a spider with a can of Raid and is raiding your entire porch.
Oh, see, save it for when we start the show. Let me get these commercials in.
Oh, dude, I can't.
That's how we start today. All right, this portion of the show brought to you part by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Harold Jaffe, where Toledo gets engaged. Also by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn, the best popcorn in all of the 419. Go check out Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. Jeff's Hauling and Cleanup. They do hauling. They do cleanup. They can do them together. You can separate hauling and just clean up, or do them both. It doesn't matter. They can take care of all of it. Jeff's Hauling and Cleanup. Check it out. And Gloss and Glam by Julianne, your lip sense dispenser. If you see Colleen's makeup, my wife, then you could get some of that same makeup that she uses. Just hit her up, and she'll get you in touch with Lip Sense and Gloss and Glam by Julianne. Here we go. Let's start the show.
And now, our feature presentation.
This is Ed McMahon. And now, here's Andrew.
Andrew Z. I love that Andrew Z. I said Andrew Z. In the morning.
What up, bitches?
It's time to wake up. Andrew Z. In the morning.
I'm so glad you're here, Sugar.
Come on.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Gina.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Monday, August 31st, 2020, in the year of our Lord. Ah, man, we got a busy one for you today. Jake Dickey is in the house. Southside Gina is here. And also, David Gerdert is here as well.
You son of a bitch.
You did it!
It wasn't me, it was Zoom.
All right, well then, Sugar, Vermont.
You can send all your hate mail to that email that's on the screen.
Toledo's Drag Queen. We're at the Deal Monkey Studios.
Andrew Z. In the morning.
Woo! What's up, everybody? So, my wife, Colleen, decides that she wants to do a competing show, apparently, with me, because I'm getting ready for the show, and Jake's in the studio, and then all of a sudden pops up notification says Colleen is live. I'm like, well, that's weird because we're about to start. So I go to her live feed, and apparently, breaking news, there's a spider on our porch. She had
Breaking news.
She had to go live from.
Breaking news, there's a spider outside in its own natural habitat.
Yeah. Really, Colleen, you were bothering the spider. If you're in the house, it's the spider.
How would you like it if I came in your house and just started spraying you with Lysol?
Hold on. It was like that big.
That big?
Okay, first of all, I have it on my screen right now, and it is not that big. And second of all, it's called an orb weaver, and they don't bite. Well, they will, but they don't attack.
So
listen, Colleen, that spider was just doing its job. I don't go to your street corner and yell at you and try to switch
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Oh, God.
The funniest part was my mom was texting me to be a gentleman and go out and kill it for her, and I was like, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
But it's not even big, and
He doesn't listen.
It's by the light where it can eat the bugs that come by your front door, and you're killing it, and it's there to help you. It's like, hey, guys, don't worry. You stay nice and cozy in the house. I'm going to spin my web and catch all these nasty bugs before they come in. And Colleen's like, raid!
Oh.
What if it's like that scene in Men in Black where he's just like working out and someone's going to bust a cap in your ass? No? Just me?
What?
All right.
What?
When he doesn't shoot the...
Jake's on pain pills tonight, just letting you guys know.
Guys, I don't think I can do the show. I'm actually completely sober, so I don't think I can. I don't even know how to talk at this point.
Oh, this is weird. I don't know if we can do this show.
Why?
Yeah, I know, guys.
I know.
Because Sugar's sober.
Everyone's sober. Sugar's sober. Well, Jake's not real. He just hasn't drank. Oh, he popped the drink too.
I did.
You had, dude. You had.
I did it for that joke.
You had. Oh my God. You had.
Gina was.
I'm thankful for that joke. It really got me out of my funk.
And I said that the situation truly sucks.
All right. So I was watching the MTV Video Music Awards last night. Probably the first time I've watched the Video Music Awards since the Kanye Taylor Swift debacle.
That was like 10
that
years
was a long time ago.
That's probably the last. I mean, when's the last time you guys have watched the Video Music Awards?
9/9/99. When Eminem, I remember because that was the whole marketing campaign.
You haven't watched it in 20 years?
21.
Oh my God!
And that was when I think Eminem did the Real Slim Shady.
Oh,
I think.
All right.
Do you know that people who were born on 9/9/99 are now 21? Think about that for a minute.
Like 8 days.
I see you doing the math, Andrew. Yes, 20 plus 1. 21.
So
like your eyes just got so glazed. Like, wait,
that's impossible because 1999 was only 11 years ago. In my mind, there's nothing that will convince me of anything else is 11 years ago.
I remember like it was yesterday, the Y2K. Remember the freak out about all the computers were going to crash? That was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Unplug everything. So mad. I thought, like, I was in school then, and I thought that like our Christmas break was going to get extended because the world was going to semi-end.
I know.
And so like I didn't do any of my assignments, and then like nothing happens, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like I was supposed to read 5 books.
9/11 was 20 years ago. It's crazy.
No, that was 10 years ago.
What?
Oh, no, wait. No, that's also 20.
Yes.
Because I thought 2011, but it wasn't that.
No, it was 01. Go ahead, Jake.
I had one not too long ago. I carded somebody at the bar for beer, and I looked at it, and I went, son of a bitch. That was the year I graduated high school. And they're legal to drink.
I know, dude. And people say that you get as you get older, the time goes faster. And obviously, when you're not older, you don't believe them. That shit is true, man. Yeah.
God, I bet years are lightning fast for you.
30 to 50 was a swear to God a blink. I swear to God, just a blink. The last 20 years, and you got to think, how many could you have left? Like that blink right there. You put one more blink, and you're dead. I mean, how horrible is that?
Debbie Downer.
It gives a whole new meaning to the song "Don't Blink."
That's "Don't Speak."
So I think you just got to wink.
No, there's a song called "Don't Blink" too.
All right. So I'm watching the MTV Video Music Awards last night, probably for the first time in a decade. Actually, I haven't watched MTV in probably a decade, and that was my jam. I mean, you guys remember Spring Break? MTV Spring Break? Oh man. That was, I mean, we'd live for the spring break shows every year. Like it was a week long or a weekend long, just binge fest of MTV. And go ahead, Colleen.
You gotta play with my headphones so I know which one I am.
Oh, I don't even know. You're throwing a curveball to me. Are you good? You might have to jiggle them. I don't know.
Is Colleen trying to log on and talk about that damn spider?
I don't know. Go ahead, Colleen.
No, I just want to jump in.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I had to, I was on that mic
coming
last
in
week,
to
and
tell
you
you
gotta
that
mess with them.
She was born in 1999.
I know, of course. She always has to throw that in my face. What, Colleen?
I'm just coming in to be part of the show.
All right, well, but why don't you come at the beginning so we can do the headphone test off the air so we don't waste valuable time?
She was dealing with a life crisis situation.
Sorry, spider. Killer spider.
All right, there was a spider, guys.
So anyway.
Charlotte was outside hanging out trying to help you guys out, and she attacked her.
So I would like to say that I have a golden opportunity here, and I could be like, well, Andrew, I don't like coming in first.
What the hell, Colleen?
All right.
Log her off. Turn her off.
Right.
No, don't turn me off.
Goodbye, Colleen.
No.
I think she's saying the problem is he doesn't turn her on.
I don't know. All right.
No.
So,
but hey, seriously, the spider's still alive, and I sprayed it with scorpion spray.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Well, no, it's not a scorpion, so it's not going to work.
It's spider and scorpion spray.
She sprayed it. It's going to mutate now.
Become a scorpion.
Thanks a lot. Now we're going to get scorpion spiders. Thanks,
It's going to be a 3-foot scorpion that breaks in your house.
All right, so anyway, back to my MTV story. So I haven't watched MTV in a long time. That was my jam back in the day. I lived for the music awards. And this year, dude, I didn't know half the artists. I didn't know half the celebrities. There was no Jennifer Aniston. There was no
Aniston.
There was no Jennifer Lopez. There was nobody. It was like these people. I don't even know who they are. The music, I didn't even know what it was. It's
You're just sitting there. What's the Bitsy Eilish? It's Billie Eilish, you dumb bitch.
I knew Billie Eilish. That's the one I did know.
What's the Bitsy Eilish?
Bitsy Eilish. Go ahead, Colleen.
MTV was around in the 60s?
This bitch.
I'm just curious. I wasn't aware.
You can't use the same
witness a
terminology on
murder.
her as you do with sugar, Andrew. You can't.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you, Gina.
All right, so anyway, I didn't get it. But here was the crazy thing that I thought was crazy was that the kids were not into it. So here's what I'm wondering: my teenagers who were 13, like they were completely bored. So I'm like, if this is not my jam, this is their jam, right? And completely bored. They're like, they want to go to bed early. They're like, hey, can we go upstairs? This is lame. And I'm like, what do you guys do with your time? You sit on your phones and you watch TikToks. What is driving their sense of like what you look forward to?
TikTok, that's what it is.
But that's not like, but that's always there. Like that's nothing. Like we used to look forward to, like, oh my God, Video Music Awards, MTV Spring Break. I mean, what are they doing all day?
I think it's actually literally a generational thing with how entertainment is consumed, because we used to look forward to MTV Spring Break, and that was only 2 weeks out of the year, and you had to watch it while it was on. We used to look forward to an episode of some show, and you have to tune in at 9:30 on Tuesdays, Seinfeld.
Right.
But now it's, it airs whenever it airs, and you catch it whenever and wherever you want. And there's not a lot of people tuning in live to watch the same thing anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, go ahead, Gina.
Yeah, but they don't even look forward to like new episodes of stuff. Like they literally look forward to nothing.
I swear. So we're on the same
It's
page.
the most emo generation I've ever seen. They're just all emo. They don't care. Everything's like I can't tell. I like surprised my kids and took them on a family vacation to Niagara Falls, and they were like, "Oh, cool."
God, but isn't that disheartening?
We go home.
Yeah, isn't that disheartening? You're like, come on, you guys. At least, like I used to. I don't know. I used to look forward. Like I used to get excited for everything. We go on a trip. I'm excited. These kids have no excitement in them. They're just amoebas, just sitting there sucking off the life sucking off our teats. Go ahead, Colleen.
Okay, to be fair, though.
You
get excited over everything, especially food. But the girls also get excited when Addison Rae posts a new TikTok.
I guess.
I don't even know who that is.
I know.
Yeah, lost some.
But I know. But she posts a TikTok every day, so it's not even really something to look forward to. And I think maybe binge watching is rude. If you find something you like, you'll watch it. And like they're watching Riverdale right now. The show Riverdale on Netflix
for
or
the
something.
45th time.
Yeah, they sit there and watch Riverdale, but you can watch it as much as you want. You don't have to look forward to the next episode because as many episodes as that you can watch are there.
They never have to fight with a VCR to like record it if you're gonna miss the show.
I really wonder though.
These kids nowadays with their entertainment and their tickety-tockety.
I know I sound so old, but I really am fascinated by what do these kids look forward to? Because, you go to the park, you go to the beach. Yeah, we'll go to the beach today, sure. You want to go to the beach today? Yeah, we can go to the beach, whatever. I mean, we can sit home in my room, too, and watch Riverdale all day. They're both the same to me. I'm like, okay. Well,
the apathy generation.
God, it's so freaking annoying.
Well, the good news is, though, we don't have to spend any money because I've given up now, and they can just sit in their damn rooms and watch their damn. I don't care anymore. I pay the cell phone bill. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm not planning any trips to Cedar Point. I'm not no.
Yeah, it sucks. Speaking of kids, have you noticed? And Gina's gonna probably appreciate this, Colleen. Maybe not as much, Jake Sugar. But has it been frustrating for you during this COVID? Not being able to get in any groove whatsoever. I mean, it's seriously, it's like 3 or 4 days and then it changes. And then you finally think you got something going for like 4 or 5 days and school starts. And then, all right, well, you go to school 2 days, but you go to school 4. Like there is no groove to anything. Does that make sense?
I've been teaching my cat at home.
Gave up trying to find a groove.
Really? Did you?
No F's given anymore.
God bless you, Gina.
I used to be super structured. Like my kids had to check their phones in at 9:00. They aren't allowed to take phones and electronics to bed.
Yeah.
They stay out in the living room. I have a charging station. Everybody check their phones in.
That's
go
great.
to bed. I stay up for about an hour and do my thing, and then I go to bed. And now I'm just like, hey kids, don't eat 27 bags of chips. I'm going to bed. I'll see you whenever we get up. I wake up and there's 15 fruit cups. That's what they had for dinner apparently at 3:00 in the morning. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
It's so true. Like Colleen and I will be in bed before them now, and then we wake up and see what they did.
So Andrew knows this about me. I don't do like a lot of convenience foods. Like I do
cook
I
every
cook.
day. Yeah.
And I don't do junk. My house is I just spent $60 on potato chips on like the boxes of the bags.
Yes, queen.
I have nothing but pizza rolls, hot pockets, mac and cheese cups, ramen noodles, everything, peanut butter and jelly, everything the kids can make themselves is what my kitchen is full of right now. And I have cooked dinner less in the last month than I think I did all in my 20s when I never cooked.
see, for me now, I still make an effort because I just feel you have to I tell them, like I said,
no, you don't.
Like I said, you're gonna watch MTV Video Music Awards with me. I don't want to. What do you? No, you're gonna sit down. You're gonna put the phone down, and we're gonna watch it.
Forcing them to watch the VMAs.
I did. I sort of did.
Don't force them to read a book. Force them to watch the VMAs.
Because there are so few things.
You're gonna learn how to twerk and like it.
It's because there are so few things that we do together anymore, and if it's something live that you can, like I said, it brings back memories for me. I'm trying to bring them into my memories, and they're just shitting on them. It's like, oh God, well, get out and go upstairs. I don't even care.
For me, we
phones.
never leave the house, so I don't. We're always together.
Yeah. There's too many memories for Gina. Gina's
go in another room.
What, sugar?
There's too many memories already for Gina. She's trying to black out. She doesn't want new ones. She's like,
I'm fine with the
really
ones I
have
have.
seen you guys enough.
COVID's totally going to make me drink again. It's going to make me start drinking. Totally. I need to do boxes of wine nights. Remember those nights, Colleen? Boxes of wine and giant bottles of wine on my balcony?
Oh my God, I used to love a box of wine.
I don't know what you're speaking of. I actually have the best
drinking game that I did with boxes of wine.
What's that?
It's called Slap the Bag.
Yeah.
You take because every box of wine, there's a bag inside. And you take it out. And if you have a good smack, then you take a drink. And, you slap the bag. But if it's a bad slap, then you have to take a drink and try again until you get a good slap. Really, you're drinking either way. But listen, and there's like a good, when it's a good slap or a bad slap. Like there has to be a healthy reverberation when you smack that bag or you're going to do it again.
Oh my God.
I'm like to the point now, Sugar, where I'm about to take a box cutter and cut the little nozzle off the bag and just chug it.
Live your life, Gina. Live your life, girl.
She's got red. Her face is all red stained because the
stains down the sides of my mouth, all down my shirt. I'm just sitting on my porch with my whacked little crazy non-kept ponytail with red stains all over, with a Kool-Aid mustache from wine.
Good, Jake.
Why do I have the feeling every time Sugar played this game, she would hold the wine bag near her ass and move it and be like, haha, you got to do it again.
You right.
You're right. Oh man, well, I don't know. It seems the opening of the show was a bit depressing. I apologize, but
well, the spider's still alive, so
Let's just call this whole show "Gina's Giving Up on Life."
Spider's still alive. Video Music Awards sucks now. Nobody cares anymore. I don't know. Hey, I do want to. Gina and I were talking about something off the air that I don't think she wants to talk about on the air.
Ooh, let's make her.
He's gonna make you.
Before we got on. No, I won't. But it was really frustrating her badly. And what it's related to is I'm thinking of. Do you guys remember one of the dumbest thing that you did as a kid?
Oof.
What's the dumbest thing that you remember, Colleen? Go ahead. Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
No.
Why?
Because I did a lot of dumb shit.
All right, well, pick one.
This is recorded, and our kids might listen to it one day.
I know.
You think I'm stupid?
Come on, what'd you do?
Oh, as a kid?
Yeah.
Like age, give it age, like teenager.
I'll start. For me, it was 16, and it was the year that I started driving when I was like 12 or 13, I think. And my
Did you live on a farm?
No, I lived in L.A. I was driving on the 405 freeway at like 13 or 14.
Oh my God!
like I was
hell?
Okay, I don't know what grade it is, but I started driving like 7th grade. What grade is that? What age is that?
13.
That's
Yeah.
7th
12, 13.
grade. That's what grade 7th grade is.
7th grade is definitely 7th grade.
I mean, what age? So I was driving. My grandma let me drive when I was 13. So she would let me take her car. So when we had eighth grade field trip to Knott's Berry Farm, which was like California, one of California's versions of like a amusement park, like Cedar Point. I drove next to the bus. So me and my friends are in the car. How did we not get caught? Like I drove in the car and everyone was on the bus. They're going, "Oh my God, he's driving!" Like, because we followed the bus, and I was driving it in the 8th grade, taking everyone to field trips and stuff.
And your grandma just let you do that?
Yes. What was she thinking? I don't know. She's not around.
I'm going to go with that's not the dumbest thing you did because you were a kid.
Well, she's not around to defend herself, but yeah. So the dumbest thing he did. So when I did finally, I think I was 15 even. I don't even think I was 16 at this point. I wasn't 16. So at 15, my mom got a brand new car. So it was a summer that we used to get up in the middle of the night, because it was summer. We would just sneak out my window. My window was floor level, so it was like kind of like a door. Like all my friends used it as a door. Like you just go in and out my window. So we would
Clarissa explains it all.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So we would open the window. We'd go out in the middle of the night and we'd go pick girls up and we would go to the beach and just hang out on the beach like all night long and mess around or whatever. And we did that. One summer we did it every single night with different people, same people, all people. It didn't matter. And one time I got pulled over, didn't have a license, and they said that they're gonna. Obviously, the cops pull me over. They impound the car. They take us to the police station. I'm freaking out because at that point we didn't call my mom, but one of my friends' dad was a cop, so she called him. He was able to get us to not get in trouble, but they still impounded the car. So he comes to pick us up, not happy at all, drops me off at my house. And I go to sleep. My mom gets up in the morning. It's our only car, so she's getting ready to go to work, and there's no car there.
Oh, no.
So she gets me up.
Bitch.
She gets me up. She's freaking out because she doesn't know where the damn car is. And that was I think I told the police at one point when we were getting pulled over, I said, please just shoot me because I can't go through what's going to happen if you take this car. And that was probably the dumbest thing I ever did was take the car and get pulled over with no license and have it impounded. I think it's a pretty...
Not even like go tell her. Just like wait till she wakes up. I hope she doesn't notice.
I know.
You should have got home and then reported the car stolen.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. So, what? Anyone else got something dumb that they want to share that they did as a kid?
Well, nothing tops that.
I was hoping it'd be worse. Does anybody got anything worse? Let's go with that.
Gina wants to go look. Really an angelic little child. I don't know what happened, but really, I never got in trouble. I was calm. Probably I was just warming up for now.
So you were a good girl.
Please say Jake did something awful.
Well, Gina's is going to be bad.
I can't even say it. I can't even tell you guys half the stuff I did. I don't know about the statute of limitations on these things.
I would say probably. I got in trouble in school a lot, but it was always for being a smartass. I never really did anything really overly dumb.
Really? I'm the only one?
But I will say that I did get caught stealing chew, and my mom saved my ass on that one. I think I told this story on the air once before.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember it.
I was in 8th grade, and someone was like, chewing was like the thing when you're in 8th grade, because
not in my school.
Not my school.
When you're in 8th grade
Genoa,
in the
for God's
country
sakes.
hick school.
Okay.
There you go.
And somebody was like, I'll give you $20 if you can get me a can. I was like, done. Because I knew that Rite Aid and CVS's used to have them out in the aisle. You could just walk by, pick it up, and put it in your pocket. And I did, and I got caught. And then my mom came and grabbed me by the shirt, threw me up against the wall, and she was like, I didn't raise no thief. And the guy was like, we're good. I think he's in more trouble than I'll ever need him to be in. And I got grounded. But we would
get grounded.
Yeah. And then as a kid, one of the worst things I think we would do, we'd do ding dong ditch all the time.
Yeah. Which
now is you'd probably get shot if you do that in today's,
okay.
So there was that, but like I think I was over. Mostly I was a good kid. It wasn't until later on that I really got in actual trouble.
All right,
yeah, it depends on the age because like I was a good teenager. I wasn't too bad as a teenager. I told my mom and dad pretty much everything. Like they knew what I was doing and the parties I went to. But when I hit 18, all hell broke loose for like 5 years.
All right, real quick, we got a phone call. Like we haven't had a phone call in like 2 months. So let's see what it is. Hello? Hello? You there?
It's time for you to renew your auto insurance.
We're calling about your car insurance. Exactly what I was about to say.
Shut up. Oh, man, after all, I got so excited we actually had a call. And
I think you've actually never set the system up correctly, and so like you never look at it. So there might be calls, and then if they do come through, you don't answer them.
I know it.
And if you do answer them, like you have everything muted. Like I don't trust you with this phone system.
It's probably the worst way to have it set up. It's behind me, so like I have to turn.
Yeah, how is that helping anything, Andrew?
I have to. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time because they're calling one more time. Let's see. Hello. Hello.
Hello, I'm calling about your auto insurance. I see here that you have not renewed it. This is very serious. Do not hang up the phone.
Sugar, shut the hell up, dude. Hello? Hello?
There's nobody there.
I bet we've had a lot of calls.
I bet I'm doing it wrong. Oh, no. All right,
well,
anyway.
whoever's calling, put a comment, and I'll know it's you that's calling.
931.
And Georgia says she made her junior year, she made her teacher cry the first week of school.
My junior year,
she said she told a new English teacher, fresh from Russia, her first year in the States, to go back to her country.
Oh God!
I was a complete bitch. Georgia.
Here. I'm calling myself. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong because I can't even hear myself, and I'm calling me. Hello.
I can hear you, but not through the phone.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. I'll fix it. Whoever's calling, I apologize. That sucks. I feel bad for him, but yeah.
I know because I really want to hear the story of whoever's story because somebody has. Oh wait! I'm scared now. What if it's someone that knows me that's going to tell a story? Don't answer that phone. Do not answer.
All right, Gina. So you're up. Let's hear your worst something dumb you did as a kid.
Oh my gosh, I gotta think of some. Seriously, there's a lot of illegal stuff. Like a lot.
Yes.
Drinking and driving was seriously the dumbest thing I did.
Yes.
Like we did stupid amounts of drinking and driving, and we like would laugh about it. And I was the DDD, the designated drunk driver.
Oh God.
And like we did stupid, like when I tell you stupid, I mean like my friend had a Celica, those little tiny fiberglass cars. Mm-hmm. And we raced down the E-way. And when I tell you drunk, I mean like 10 shots of Hennessy in drunk.
Jesus.
So a light buzz.
Like driving down, like racing over 100 down the E-way in and out of traffic in a car that if it hit anything would disintegrate.
You stupid bitch.
Yeah, that was
it was stupid.
All right. So let me take a break.
Hold on. What about me? Now that Gina went, I can go.
Okay, go.
Okay, so stupidest thing I ever did was
marry Andrew. Sorry.
Shut up, sugar.
Well, I mean that too.
She was a kid.
Technically, did you meet the first husband? That was way dumber.
Okay, let's hear.
Okay.
Is there a punchline?
I don't know.
My kid was talking to me. When I was 15, I went and stayed at my sister's apartment, and she was 17, and her boyfriend was like 19, I think. We were all drinking. I got alcohol poisoning from finishing a fifth of Southern Comfort by myself and falling off of her balcony and them having to call my parents.
Oh. Was it first story or second story?
Second story.
Oh, God. You fell off the balcony? Jesus.
Oh my God! Yeah, listen, like Xanon and I did a lot of stupid.
That's your sister.
Stupid stuff.
You're lucky you were really drunk because like being drunk makes you like more pliable. So that's probably why you didn't die.
No, I landed on her car.
Oh God!
I mean, still why you didn't die is because when you're drunk, you know, your body just kind of like you know when you're drunk and you fall, the ground comes and meets you instead of you meeting falling to the ground.
Other than that, I think the stupidest thing I ever did was beat the girl up in Perrysburg High School inside the principal's office.
You stupid bitch.
Dude, I bet you I have 50 of those stories.
All right.
I was such a good kid. Y'all are bad. I'm not allowed to hang out with you anymore.
Well, but the tables have changed. Now I'm in bed by 9 o'clock, and you're out whoring around till 2 in the morning.
Okay, but I was a good kid. I was a good kid until my sister had a kid at 15, and then everything I did was excusable because I would look at my dad and say, "But did I create a dependent?"
Oh, damn. All right, let's take a break. This portion of the show brought to you in part by Extreme Class Limousines, Toledo's limousine company. Limo guy, he's also a grocery guy and errand guy. He'll do anything you need for him to do. If you can't do it, have Guy do it. Extreme Class Limousines.
I mean, anything?
He's just a good guy. Not only is he he's limo guy, grocery guy, he's also just a good guy. Check out Extreme Class Limousines. DMX Lawn and Landscape.
Y'all gonna make me mow your lawn.
Up in here. Up in here. They're local, and they do our lawn. They do a great job. Check them out. Memorable Lights. You're bringing your memories to light with 3D print lithophanes, which are photos seen through light. They have different forms of memories and light, from night lights, cube lights, and coming soon, lampshades. Lampshades. And
I have an additional question that I just thought of.
Well, real quick.
Like, what does that even mean? Like a photo seen through light? Is that like one of those like old school things with like the clicker and you put it on and you see like little slides? Is it a slideshow?
It's a light break.
Yeah, like a light. Like, what is it? I guess I've never thought about it before because I've always been wasted during this part of the show. But like, what is it?
Have you ever seen the cubes that have like the 3D picture in them?
Yeah, it's like that.
No.
Oh.
No, you're missing out. They're super cool.
Yeah, it's like that. And also, the cool thing too is that when they're working on the lampshades, they're made of skin, real human skin. So that's skin of a loved one. So if a loved one passes away, you can use their skin, and then you make the picture of them.
Oh, but you can get their tattoos cut off. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one that says on and off.
Morbid.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, is that real about the lampshades or no?
No, it's not real about the lampshades.
but the tattoo thing is real.
Yeah.
You could have like their tattoos excised and
way.
And then they'll save
yeah.
Like with their skin?
Yeah.
No way. Are you kidding
No,
me?
that's real life. No, that's real.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
That's gross. That's not like a little gross. That's gross.
No, I know. See, I thought the other grossest thing we saw in Shark Tank.
Yes. Oh my God, I was waiting for you to say it.
We saw in Shark Tank where they take your body and your ashes, like if you get cremated, and they press them into diamonds. So then they make diamond jewelry out of your ashes, So I thought that was weird.
I don't think that's that weird.
Well, not compared to tattoos.
But they even said like even if you didn't get cremated, they could do it like out of
your hair.
Your hair, fingernails, stuff like that. It was super. I was like, oh my God, that's disgusting.
I want to be a tree. Have you seen those?
Yeah, that's the ones that I actually like. I totally want to be a tree.
What's a tree? I've never seen that.
Like they take your ashes and they put it in like a biodegradable like urn, and with a
sapling in the top.
Yeah, sapling in it, and you plant it, and it grows into a tree.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, it is a tree already, but
I mean,
it grows into a bigger tree.
So you don't turn into a
it's
tree?
Like nutrients the tree.
Yeah.
The mob's been doing that for years when they've been burying people and then planting a tree over them.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that real?
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa is a tree.
What?
I didn't know that was for realsies. All right, so anyway, back to the show. I got a couple things I want to do. You guys got anything?
We are so ADD. I love it.
Anyone got anything?
I went to Kelly's Island, which is why I literally almost didn't make the show today that started at 9 p.m. because I'm that hungover.
I saw that, and that was yesterday. So how are you that hungover tonight?
What, you've never had a 2-day hangover? Look at Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
Because once you get older, hangovers don't just go away.
Okay, it's not like a 1-day thing. It's a 2-day thing.
Or 3.
Yeah, or 3.
Girl. Okay.
So
this one's feeling about a 2.5.
What's the highlight of the trip then? You went to Kelly's Island. One highlight, or low light. One highlight or low light.
The highlight is going to be all the fancy shots, because this one place had like these strawberries that they hollowed out and they were like liquor in them and they were so good. And this other place had like a grilled pineapple shot and they were like literally like grilling pineapple chunks and then like putting them in shots. It was all fancy.
Actually, for
That was the highlight.
Yeah.
Also, all of the shots are also the low light because I did too many.
Yeah. Well, when your only highlights are shots, I figured the low light was going to be the after the
They
shots.
were fancy shots. Okay.
You know,
I don't like eating my liquor.
yeah,
I do. It hits you quicker.
Don't you have the gummy bears where they dip them in?
No, I don't like doing those
You don't like
things.
Jello shots?
That's marijuana.
No.
You know what trip I want to do? I tried to do this weekend, but Colleen wouldn't let us. I wanted to go to Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is Christmas town.
I love Frankenmuth.
I know it's a couple-hour drive, but
Let's go.
The reason I wanted to go was, have you ever been to Tony's 75? You guys ever heard of it? It's a restaurant that they give a bacon sandwich. It's a pound of bacon.
What?
Yeah, that's a sandwich.
Okay. Stop the presses.
What?
Where is this
Ask
located?
Colleen, when she said no, you should have made one call.
The divorce
Okay,
attorney.
Gina,
To
but
me.
I said no because my kids have never been to Frankenmuth,
Yeah.
and I said that we should wait until my kids
In
were
fairness
here.
to her, because her kids weren't
Okay,
here
then
on
you
Sunday.
can stay home and Andrew and I are going to go eat bacon.
How do you go to
Okay,
Frankenmuth
and
though
pick
and
up
not
sugar
eat at
on the
Bavarian
way.
Inn?
Oh, I know the Bavarian. That's another one. But Tony's 75 is an experience. But yeah, Bavarian Inn's another one.
Zender's.
So we know what we should do is we should take a Andrew C in the morning trip. We'll take my big van,
Yes.
my big white van.
Road
Kidnapping
trip.
van?
My kids call it the kidnapping van, and I keep telling them it's not a kidnapping van. It has windows.
But to be fair, there are kids in it.
And my smart ass oldest said, "You know what we're gonna do one day, Dad? Is we're just gonna put tape over our mouths so you can't see, and we just start flailing our arms out the window."
Mallory did
You
that.
can, you can, oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say.
Well,
It was
if they're
good.
really
I know
smart,
it was
they'll
good
bring a
because I
bag
was
of
laughing
candy
at it
and
at
put it in
first.
the van.
What's that?
If they're really smart, they'll bring a bag of candy and leave it in the van too, and maybe a puppy.
And then my youngest was like, well, if they see us with the tape over our mouths and they pull you over, and then they're gonna pull me aside, Daddy, and say, you know, how old's your daddy? And and I'm like, well, how old am I? She's like, well, I said, when was I born? She said, well, 1929.
I love Ken.
She's like, is it close? Is it more or
Well,
less?
to be fair, it was a Great Depression.
Better than the moderate depression.
Hold on. So Ken's has been roasting Andrew for days now.
It's my
She's my
youngest.
favorite.
So we're in the car and we're headed to Detroit, and all of a sudden there's a commercial on, or no, it wasn't a commercial. They were talking about an app if you want to date old guys. And Ken's pops up from the back. Andrew tries to like nonchalantly turn it down so where I can't hear. And Ken's pops up from the like third row, and she's like, "Colleen, is that the app you used?"
Yeah, the stupid DJ on there was talking about this stupid app, so I turned it down. I tried to turn it down so no one can hear. And for some reason, they were all listening. They never listen to anything. And for some reason, they were listening to this. Oh. Mhm. No, okay, so I guess a lot of people were trying to comment. You want to read some of the comments, Gina? People were saying they're not.
I'm trying to catch up now because
Okay.
I was ADDing out.
Speaking of dating apps, though, me and my buddy were golfing yesterday and we were talking about it. He's like, how bad does it suck that we're like in our 40s now, and that's pretty much our best option, especially with COVID. And he's like, I'm so sick of it, like all the filters and everything like that. He was like, I wish there'd be a site that would not allow that, and then you had to take like a full body picture and show them exactly, like you can't hide who you are.
Full body.
Well, what are you? Look at you superficial
No,
bastard.
no. I'm just saying because like it makes sense to me because I don't know if you know this, but like when you're on an online dating site, like pictures of the girls, they're always like with filters of them as like an animal. They're like a cat or a dog or a bunny.
see, I
And you leave Snapchat alone.
And it's like, listen, man, if I wanted to date an animal, I'd be on a completely different website.
I've never.
FarmersOnly.com. And I don't know if you know this, but FarmersOnly.com, their slogan is EIEI, no.
Jake, the reason you're not wifed is because you weren't a gentleman to go kill the spider for me.
So that was the worst thing I did as a kid. I was afraid of spiders.
Oh, really? Oh.
My mom's like, "You gonna go out there?" No. I'm just like, I've developed, like, I'm fine with it now, but I was terrified of spiders as a kid because I slept in my buddy's treehouse when we were a kid, and I woke up with one on my face, and it was the grossest most disgusting thing I ever
Now,
dealt with.
that's so funny because I slept in a buddy's treehouse and I also woke up with one on my face and I was not upset.
I did. That wasn't a spider.
All right. Gina, you got comments over there?
Well, now I'm trying to figure out what the hell Sugar's talking about, but I'm just going to let that go because I don't want to know.
No, let it go.
Really, the comments are all kind of time sensitive. I can go back and read them, but it was all at the time.
Not time
and as
sensitive
far
comments.
as Patrick goes, Patrick, what do you want me to pay attention? Oh, Patrick wanted to know, Sugar, if you got frisked at Put-in-Bay. Was that what we missed that you wanted me to pay attention to?
You got frisked?
I didn't go to Put-in-Bay.
That's what he asked.
I went to Kelly's Island. Oh, well, okay. Here's the thing: if you go into like Mr. Splash and try and bring in vodka in water bottles, they're hip to it now. They didn't used to be, but they hip to it, and they're like, they'll take the water bottle and like shake it up, be like, water does not make these bubbles. The bubbles in water, blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, aren't we a fucking scientist, Mr. Bouncer? So
yeah. You got a GED, and now you're telling me about like you turn into Mr. Science.
Like the bubbles in water are completely different than the bubbles in vodka. I'm like, okay, let me just chug my water real quick.
Okay. So we're talking about dating apps. You know that there's an app, Jake, where it's called Our Time, and it's for people that are over 50. You're 40. I don't know if they both have to be over 50 or if it's a 50-year-old. Because if you can get yourself a nice 50-year-old that's got some, maybe a widow has passed along and she's got some cash, there could be worse options for you. Go ahead, Colleen.
You could hit up that app that's for 20-year age gaps.
Yeah, that too.
Also known as Grindr, because that's basically the same thing.
Are we trying to date Jake off again? Is that what's happening
It
right
always
now?
like it's either you guys or my mother. It doesn't matter.
All right, so anyway, go ahead.
Totally date Jake if I was single and he liked fat girls.
I
totally would.
I'm an equal opportunity employer.
He doesn't like fat
Trust
girls
me.
because he's the one that's complaining about the full body picture.
No, that was my buddy that wanted that.
No,
I
okay.
just don't want the damn filters.
Hey, Jake.
Yes.
All I'm going to say is Andrew's been married 3 times. There's hope.
Not for him.
Yeah. It's funny, Jake. So Jake's in the studio with me the last few weeks, and before he came in, and Colleen's got some nonsense going on, and kids are running around or whatever. Jake says, "Man, I come over here and I realize how I do not want to get married."
Wow, Jake, thanks.
You got to do things like kill spiders and just like.
Yeah.
I just want to sit.
Andrew
down.
doesn't.
Andrew just sits down.
Andrew's got it made.
I know. That's like I'm appreciating the role model. Okay.
All right. So I do want to talk about this. We're talking about dating apps. And this isn't really a dating app, but it still made me think about it. OnlyFans. We've talked about it a couple times. And OnlyFans is where people
Dick pics.
get a site, and they get like normal people to subscribe to their site, $5 or $6 a month or whatever. And generally it's sexual stuff. So, which is odd now because I don't know.
Shouldn't the website be called OnlyFannies?
Pornhub's free. That's why it's odd.
Well, no, but it's like if you want to be around some guys that wanted to see you naked all this time, and now they're paying for it, doesn't that just make it weird when you're like, hey, because these are usually friends and acquaintances that go there because you're doing your own marketing, so the people you're talking to you probably know. So
I'll tell you, it's not weird in the gay community. It's not weird at all.
Really?
And that's not how you market it at all.
Well, it is in the gay community, Gina. I will literally tell you it is. Like, people are on their Facebook, like, subscribe to my OnlyFans, and, like, luckily we've all slept with each other at this point. Like, I'm in my 30s. Like, we've all been around the same block here in Toledo. So it's, like, completely normal to see your friends, like, bulk-ass naked on OnlyFans. Like, that's totally normal.
Do you subscribe to any OnlyFans, Sugar, of your...
No, because
You've seen it all.
like to be the one getting paid, not the one paying.
Okay, so were you going to say something, Gina?
So if you, if you really want to make money, you're going to have to do more than just local Toledo. So marketing is usually on like other websites. You take out ads and on other places rather than your home area.
Okay, but I mean, it seems like the couple people that I do know on there, like they're not embarrassed by the fact, they don't try to hide it. So I'm guessing that they're putting it out there. So there are some normal people. It's like, hey, next door neighbor, he's paying me $6 a month. I guess it's okay. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird, but all right.
What's gonna happen? It's gonna be one of those leaks. Like, what was the the one that was you could cheat on your spouse with.
Ashley Madison.
Yeah, and then somebody hacked it, and wait till that happens to OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
I just feel like if I have an OnlyFans and I promote it locally, and then I'm like out grocery shopping, and somebody's like, "Hey, I think I know you," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, but you can't recognize me with my clothes on."
That's what I'm saying, though. It's weird.
It's weird.
But I'm saying most people just promote them. I mean, they definitely put it on their Facebook page. Like they're not shy about it.
Well, they don't. You guys should call me because obviously you don't know how to market. I'll help you.
Just quote
like I can help you market your
whores in this house.
There's some whores in this house. So anyway, do you guys know who Bella Thorne is? Bella Thorne. Bella Thorne was on the show, on a Disney Channel show, and I can't think. It was a dancing show where they were like dancing. It was with Zendaya. It was Zendaya and Bella Thorne together. And
Zendaya.
It was Zendaya, Bella Thorne. What's the name of that show, Colleen? With Zendaya and Bella Thorne. You guys don't know?
I don't know.
Hey, find out the year too, Jake, while you're looking it up. Zendaya and Bella Thorne were on a Disney show together.
I don't even know who this chick is.
Zendaya, you stupid bitch.
Let's see.
I love her. Hey, Andrew, you put a number in the group chat and said someone text this number. What number is that?
That's the number of the person that was trying to call us, and I couldn't answer it.
I thought it was the show number. I know where it is. I just text them bitches because I thought it was.
Shake it off.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. So the show, the Disney show was called Shake It Up, and super popular. What years, Colleen?
Oh God, I got out of it.
Oh shoot.
Shake It
I'm
Up.
trying to figure out her age.
Well, on her Wikipedia page, I can tell you her age.
How old is she?
She was born in 97, so she's about to be 23 in October.
23, okay. Shake It Up. It was a huge...
2010 to 2013.
Okay, so 2010, 2013, and it was huge, blah, blah, whatever. So she decides to do an OnlyFans page. Breaks the record by making $1 million in OnlyFans subscriptions, okay? Then, throughout the week, she then broke another record. Now she's up to $2 million a month in OnlyFans. But here's the problem. Now fans are getting pissed. She ain't getting naked. So now they're breaking records. OnlyFans is having to refund money because if you feel you've been scammed, they will refund your money. So people are starting to just want to, it's a whole debacle because she's not getting nude enough, and people are angry and starting to demand refunds.
I heard a little bit about it. From what I understood, it was that you can also sell like an individual video or picture or whatever. Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, she had said explicitly, like, this is going to be me posting my first nude, blah, 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 blah. And like, so she explicitly said that's what it was. And then it wasn't. And she was charging like $200 a pop or something.
Jeez. But someone is very fond of themselves. Like,
well, I mean, but then she made $2 million. So I guess she's right.
But she was charging the site. They were charging like $20 a month for this subscription, and she got $2 million, and it ended up, people were pissed. They had to give some money back.
Holy shit! She's been in 110 things.
Really?
Yeah, she's got 110 IMDb credits. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I will say this: that back when she was doing Shake It Up, we went to the Sandusky Mall to see her. And I took my daughter, and we had like VIP, so we got a chance to meet her like backstage before it started. But the line literally went around the outside of the mall completely, around the mall. That's how big she was. Go ahead, Gina.
I'm chatting now with our mystery caller.
Oh, she was in Masked Singer. That's how I know her.
For those who don't know, we take calls here on this show. We don't take a lot of calls. And I missed out on a call, and we don't know who it is, and I feel bad because I called like 5 times. So I put the number in the chat. I'm like, hey, someone text this person, find out what they wanted or if it was important or what's going on. So Gina texted them, and what's going on, Gina? What's the update?
So you put in there with their phone number, someone texts this number, and I thought it was the show number, and I'm like, why is our area code that? It's not even right, but whatever. So I just texted bitches to this random person, and they're like, who is this? So now I'm talking to them to find. They have a story, and I really want to hear it. Can we figure out a way to get them on?
No, there's no way tonight.
No way to get them on.
I mean, I don't think.
So, are they hot?
Colleen could play with it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Like I said, we haven't used it.
It's Anthony.
Aw.
Oh, it's Tony D.
And I really want to hear Anthony's story.
It's Tony D.
No, I don't think it's Tony D because I think it's a Michigan member.
So, by the way, real quick,
Go ahead.
Bella, some of the credits that Bella Thorne has, which now I can see why her fans are getting pissed off.
Why?
She has one credit from 2019. It was a thing called F Me Fire Truck. I'm a Hoe Too.
Oh,
Yes, queen.
which wasn't near.
Bella-
Wait, hold on. Which wasn't near as good as one.
And yes, the plot was just, it was different. And Bella Thorne, not colon, like and it's called Pussy Mine.
Oh my.
It would be worse if it was like literally the word colon, because then it would be about butt pussy.
Was she naked in the 80s?
I doubt it.
Well, I'm in Whores in This House too. I think so.
I'm a hoe too.
Oh, God,
And that's
yeah,
the number
that one.
2. I'm a hoe number 2.
So anyway, people were pissed, and whatever. So there was a little more to the story that I went to. Okay, so TikTok user Nikki Newhope broke down what the restrictions now imply for people like her who use OnlyFans for income. There's now a limit on tips, and apparently this is all because of Bella Thorne backlash. There is now a limit to tips, and apparently payouts are now only once a month, so you can't just request to pay out whenever you want. She says in the video, which garnered almost 2 million views. According to a comment, she says she confirmed she confirmed in a reply, but in the know, could not verify on Thorne's OnlyFans profile. Thorne had also at one point supposedly posted the link to her Amazon wish list. She literally scammed people, one commenter said. The 22-year-old took to Twitter on August 29th to apologize. Thorne claimed that she only joined the site to further dramatize sex work by bringing it to a mainstream face.
Stupid lying bitch.
Thorne concluded that she plans to meet with OnlyFans to renegotiate the new restrictions. However, Thorne's tweets seemed to be insincere, which fans pointed out that she also told the Los Angeles Times that she had planned to make a new movie about the OnlyFans experience with Sean Baker. So now it's almost like she was using it as research, but now she's scamming all these people.
That's just what they're saying now. She was just showing her little Mossy Banks for cash. She was making $2 million from her Mossy Bank, and now she's trying to cover it up.
Well,
nice try, Bella Thorne. You a hoe.
And here's what Sean Baker is saying. Baker tweeted 3 days later that he had never intended to collaborate with Thorne on such a movie. He said he had a phone call with Thorne's team and advised her team to consult with sex workers and address the way she went about this is not hurt the sex work industry, and she did a bad job because now OnlyFans is changing shit, and it's all kind of.
She should have just been honest. She was like, I was showing my Mossy Bank. I was getting paid. I got a little thirsty. I made an oopsie. Here's my nudes.
Right.
Like, call it a day. Keep your million.
I mean, you look at her movie credits. It's not like it's just throw a little nudie in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
fuck it.
Send nudes.
Keep your money, girl. Send nudes. Keep millions. Done. Like, why is she even blinking twice? Girl power.
Girl power. Just hashtag all the pictures. Girl power. That's all you got to do.
I mean, I'll totally send nudes for millions. I don't
who wants
care.
to see my Mossy Banks?
Dude, I would send millions.
She Mossy.
I'd send millions for you to keep your nudes private.
Or we can do it that way. I'm like, listen, it's $5 for nudes and $20 for me to not send you nudes.
Right.
So
$20 to get on my blocked list. Everybody else is getting one.
so 2 mil, right? I
Right?
will
Oh my
post
God, wait,
like
this might be
crazy.
something.
I don't even care. I will even Photoshop them.
All right. Anyway, so anyone else got anything before we wrap up here for the night?
Nothing. I just want to say Mossy Banks again because that's fun.
Mossy Banks.
Andrew's gonna fix the phone issue so
Promise.
that Anthony can call in sometime and chat with us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We haven't used it in so long. I guess maybe a cord got.
Probably forgot to pay the bill again.
No, they take that $2.99 out every month, and every month I'm like, when they send the email that says it went through, I'm like, oh, why are we still paying this? We never take any phone calls. And then I'm thinking, well, I mean, it is set up behind me. So
and he said he could hear you.
Oh,
but he could hear you, but we can't hear him. So it's got to be. I mean, it's some connection issue.
All right. Well, if he could hear us, then at least that's good because that's 50% fixed. I only have to fix the other 50%, so that's a good thing.
Oh, God.
And Colleen's on strike.
Okay, well, I'll take care of this one. All right, this portion of the show brought to you in part by Lufka All Natural. All natural skincare and household cleaners, reusable household products, natural toothpaste, body scrubs, soaps, lotions, essential oils, and so much more. Lufka All Natural, Country Charm shops in Perrysburg. Glick Electrical Services, providing to both commercial and residential clients. Our services range from installing simple light fixtures... Shut up. To installing generators in factories. You do it all to provide you the service you deserve. Call today. New Power Property Services. They clean and sanitize your work, your house, your business, your apartment, your rental, whatever. New Power Property Services. They get it done for you. And Twice But Nice Retail Shop. They buy and sell baby equipment, toys, books, outerwear, clothes, formula diapers, and so much more to fit your family's needs. They have clothing for boys and girls 0 to 16. They also have Planet Fashion, which is a teen adult section in the store. Twice But Nice resale shops. All right, before we go, I do want to say something about the guy from Black Panther that died, because the internet is going crazy about that. To be honest with you, I don't even remember his name.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anything. I just know it's big because his last tweet set a record for the most liked tweet or something. And of course he passed away from colon cancer, I believe, and he's only 45 and 43, and so it was a big deal for a lot of people. I never saw Black Panther. So I'd never really heard. Stop, Gina. What?
So let me fill you in on something real quick. So this man was battling colon cancer for the last 4 years, and he did 4 or 5 movies in that time.
And also movies.
During that, what's that?
Great movies. He was.
Yes. And then more importantly, what he did off screen was he went to children's hospitals as Black Panther to show them his, be the superhero that, especially for black boys that don't have a superhero, like a mainstream superhero. And he was going and visiting kids in hospitals, and he was doing all of these awesome things, charity things. And the whole time he's battling colon cancer and getting treatment. So, all I have to say about that situation is stop making excuses, because he is a real life superhero and did it every day. Get off our asses. Let's do something to make the world a better place every day. And if you're not, you ain't shit, because he just...
No shit.
I hear
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You were about to say something.
No. I was saying I'm surprised at usually I know if someone dies, I usually know that person, especially when it's someone that big. I was surprised I wasn't aware of him at all. But to hear the amazing things that he's done.
You're weird, dude. You're just weird.
Well, really, his breakout role was Black Panther. I know he played James Brown and he played a couple other people, but his breakout role. I'm just talking the superhero movies, so. Right. I would have never.
You should watch that movie. It's really good.
It is a really good movie for me.
It is good.
But I think the thing that got me was I saw a bunch of pictures of kids that took all their action figures and put them around Black Panther, who was laying, and a lot of them were, raising their fists and everything.
Wow. Yeah, that's a sad one. Gina, that's a sad one. And obviously. A huge loss for the.
There's a really cool campaign too. They want to make T'Challa, who is Black Panther, his sister Shuri, right? Shuri.
Is she the one with the little buns? Because I love her.
She's hilarious in the movie, but they want to make her the next Black Panther, for her to carry on the legacy, which I think is an awesome idea. So I really hope that happens. That would be amazing.
Well, and then Whoopi tweeted out something. I don't know if you guys saw that. I did see that today. And Whoopi, who works for Disney, basically, she works for ABC Disney. She CC'd Disney or tagged Disney in the tweet, and she said, "Hey, how about you work on the next land being Black Panther land?" And she called it something. Is it Chakala land or something like that?
T'Challa. Wakanda.
What's it called? Wakanda. Thank you. Yeah. She said the next land at Disney should be Wakanda land. Disney, are you listening, or something like that? Because they think that should be the next.
That would be super cool.
Yeah. So who knows if they're going to listen? But if they're going to listen to anyone, they're going to listen to Whoopi. She carries some weight over there for sure. All right, well, that's it. Thanks you guys so much for hanging out with us. Do appreciate it. Thank you, Gina, Southside Gina, Jake Dickey, Sugar Vermont, Toledo's drag queen, and look at who decided to pop in, Colleen.
Off camera
Tonight. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.